getting man of the match at Wembley against Tottenham. Yeah, it was one of them games where we had to be on top form, and me personally, I was up against Harry Kane. At the time, was probably the world's best striker with goals and his form. And I knew I had to be on my game, and here I was. Lucky enough that day, and I played well. And after I got given the man of the match award, with my family there watching, and it was a special moment.
First time put the shirt on. Obviously a very special moment for any young player to make their Premier League debut, and it was actually the away shirt, but I remember going out to warm up at Arsenal and you could just see the Claret and Blue everywhere. It was fantastic, and then to finally get the call that you're going on the pitch, going to make your debut in the Premier League against one of the best teams in the country was a real special moment. I'd say as soon as you put it on and you get out on the pitch, you really sort of feel part of the club and obviously part of the first team.
The greatest memory in a West Ham shirt would have to be the AD Cup final, because, you know, of winning it, of scoring the goal, but more than anything, you know, was the quality of the performance of the team. You know, we had some good days, and you know, even, you know, some cup knockout games, a league match. We went down. I can remember, you know, in '77, '78, but the year before that we beat Manchester United, Tommy Docherty 4-2 in the last game of the season to stay up, and we played unbelievable that day. Okay, the best player I've actually played with in a West Ham shirt would have to be. I can't actually say that because I could get battered left, right, and centre here. There was so much quality going around. I've played with so many players, so it'd be hard to single one person out. But there's a load of players that's come to mind. Obviously, you've got Mark Noble, the captain. He's always going to be in and around the club. He's actually a living legend. Got Scott Parker that done really well, Craig Bellamy, Dean Ashton, Marlon Harewood. There's got loads of. Do you want me to go through the whole team? I'm not going to single out one player. That'd be Anton Ferdinand. I got to name all my mates. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to say that I did love to play with Dean McKaylee. I had the best time up front with Dean McKaylee. He was feeding me on a plate. We scored some good goals. That goal up at Wigan, I think it was him that laid me on the ball to curl it in the net. That team there was a great team, and I feel that he got the best out of me.
It's crazy, to be honest. You know, as a kid, you dream of things like that. You know, playing in the Premier League, dreaming of being on FIFA, dreaming of fans having names on the back of your shirt, and you know, it really touched me the first time I see a fan. Two fans actually had my name on the back of their shirt, was Swansea away. And I see it, they had Rice 41 on the back, and I thought, like, wow, this is unbelievable, like how someone chose me to go on their shirt. And you know, I want to keep pleasing fans and get my name on more people's shirts.
It's an honour to wear the shirt, and so many great ones, you know, when you think of all the great players that have worn it. And it's just, it's great to play with them, you know. I was very lucky.
A ball came back out to me near the D of the 18-yard box, and I run onto it, and I just curled it with my right foot, and from the minute it left my foot, I knew it was in. And they had a very funny, bubbly character in goal called Peter Barotta, who was you know, one of a few overseas players. And if you ever see a clip of it, and I always remember him, I watched it, and halfway to the goal, I knew it was going to come in. It only came inside the angle of the crossbar and the post, 3 yards from the goal. But Peter Barotta, if you ever see it, is clapping halfway to the goal. To be honest, I did get my kit tailored sometimes, and I got that from Mark Noble. Mark Noble used to sometimes the kit used to be a bit baggy. So Mark Noble, you'd go into the kit man and goes, look, can you take this in a little bit? Because I want it a bit more tight around here. So he's such a vain guy. So after that, I thought, oh, if he's doing it, I'm doing it. So I used to get it tailored.
The people that made our kit at the time was very, very baggy. And I was not as big as Carlton Cole, obviously, and my kit didn't really fit me properly. So Peter, the kit man, kindly took it into his dry cleaners for us and had the sleeves and the back took in a little bit. I think we got 10 done. The bad thing about that was I had to keep that to them 10 shirts because
I couldn't give them away because they're the only ones that fitted me, but cold is the grass anyway for saying that.